What's up, guys? Angry Manduke here again, and what am I angry about?
By the way, hit the notification bell because apparently subscriptions don't mean anything.
Trucker. Other mother trucker. Not me, I'm actually pretty good at this. Yes, I'm driving now, so you're gonna have to mind the fact that I'm not really looking at you.
And no matter what happens, you're all winners.
Why am I angry about other truckers? It's because of the 15-mile pass that I had to do earlier today.
It did feel kind of great, though.
And it's not that just that one instance is why, but it's a reoccurring thing.
I don't like human beings.
If I'm faster than a truck, and I don't care if it's by 10 miles an hour or a quarter of a mile an hour, I'm going to pass that truck.
You're on a roll, big time.
And another truck would do the same with me. He was only faster than me by a quarter mile an hour, then he would pass me. But the difference between me and him is that me, if I see I'm getting passed by a truck and it's taking him a long time to pass me, then I'll slow down a couple miles an hour to let him pass.
I'm just trying to be friendly, you know?
Because there's nothing good out of being in a two-lane road and having somebody beside you for 15, 20 miles because they're just a tenth of a mile faster than you, a little bit faster than you going uphill, and you have to wait until you go uphill, and then you push it as hard as you can to go downhill so you can gain on him a little bit, but he's still gaining on you. There's no good that comes out of that because for two things. One, you're being an asshole to everybody behind you. And that's, well, both of us were being assholes to everybody behind us, but the guy who has the slower truck is the bigger asshole because he has the slower truck. He should slow down a couple mile an hour and let me fucking pass.
But you have spent this time learning nothing.
Because I'm going to pass him anyway. All he's really doing is pissing off everyone else. But he's also fucking himself over because if there's another slower truck, because I'm doing 68.1 and he's doing 68, and then there's a truck in front of us doing 62, and that truck is in the right lane, guess who gets fucked?
And I might make work more difficult for you than it need be. So think about it, take a minute, let it breathe, be.
Not me. He gets stuck behind the truck doing 62, and he can't do anything but hit the brakes until he can get behind me, and there's a good chance, after 10 miles of me trying to get around him, that he can't just get directly behind me because there's probably a line of 5, 10, maybe even 15 cars that are still waiting to get around the both of us because they can move a hell of a lot faster than either of us. It's not an everyday thing, but it certainly is a frequent thing. I had one a couple months ago, and I did it during a 3-lane, I think it was on I-80 in Ohio. I did it while there was 3 lanes. It was a UPS doubles truck that was about a half mile an hour slower than me, but he was lighter than me, so he could climb up hills faster than I could. It took 30 miles to get in front of him. And I was on the radio the whole time bitching about how he was being an asshole because later he tried to get around me again, and I said, oh hell no, I ain't doing that. Now today it was an Ozark, and that Ozark was a little bit heavier than me and a little bit slower than me on flat road. And it took 15 miles to get around him.
Well, I asked for clarification at that point.
And yes, it was on a 2-lane road, and I started it because the road behind me was clear when I started, and that's a good time to start.
Choice is an illusion.
But he pushed it as far as he could, and then I had to pull into a way station, and he bypassed the way station, so I had to pass him again, but he got caught in traffic, just being a dick. I hate that guy.
Sack of shit.
And now, thanks to him, I'm going to hate all Ozarks. Now, I don't hate all UPS after that dickhead.
I just noticed this.
Because, well, UPS generally are governed lower than me, so it's rare that I would come into that situation. And Ozark is a regional thing in the South, so I don't have to deal with them all the time. Not going to have to deal with them soon. Right now I'm in Virginia, but soon I'm not going to have to deal with them for the rest of the day. And they're not a big company, so I probably won't see another one for the rest of the day. But I'm heading to New York is my point. They don't go into the Northeast, so I don't have to deal with them there. I guess occasionally they probably do, but not very commonly. Now today I only got 16,000 pounds in the box, so I'm not struggling to get up hills or nothing. And I think that's what pissed him off, was he couldn't pass me going uphill or downhill. And he did pass me because I was doing the speed limit in a construction zone, and that's how he got ahead of me, and I had to get around him. And generally, I don't excessively speed. I do speed, but not excessively. I'm going downhill now, and I'm trying not to excessively speed. And part of it is I can't afford to excessively speed going down this hill because it's got curves in it. Well, it's a mountain, it's not a hill. It's definitely a mountain. And not the biggest mountain or anything, because it's in Virginia. And Virginia don't have the biggest mountains. Which Virginia does have is increasing gun laws. Boo! But that's another topic to get angry about. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this and you want to see what else I'm angry about, you can go ahead and check out some videos there. Or I'm probably not going to do an end card because I don't have Wi-Fi. But if I do, you can check out some other videos. If not, click on my related videos. One from me. Don't click on the rest of those. I don't even know what they are. It depends on what you normally watch on YouTube, which is probably some sick shit. Thanks for watching, guys. I wouldn't do this without you. I'll see all my friends in my next video.